Okay. So graphing. A quadratic. This is where it gets a bit more fun on paper, that is. Okay. Graphing a quadratic on paper. Step 1, use calculator to determine. What you need for sure is the vertex and the intercepts. If you have the vertex and the intercepts, you can go to town. You can graph almost any quadratic. Okay? And then step 2, create a grid with appropriate scale. Okay? And graph. These steps are just basic. There's nothing fancy about them. So I'm going to give you one where I will give you all the information. How would you graph it then? Okay, so let's say you have, you know that the vertex is 1, -3, and oh wait, this is a reverse. It's still going to be 1, -3, so we don't have to erase that. Let's come up with our graph here first. So we're going to graph, we're going to do a pretty decent graph on the side here. I made changes since COVID hit, so sometimes I'm getting used to my notes here. I had to make changes. And so I'm going to use a scale of 1 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go out to 5. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3 up. That should be fine. I'm going to label every other one. There, that's good enough. Don't forget your X and your Y. So this graph is technically going to be given to you, and you have to like read out the information that I will ask for on the right, on the left, sorry. So let's make our vertex at -1. Sorry, 1, positive, -3. That's where I really want it. Right? And watch this. So put your vertex down, and then put another point at 3, 0 right here. Put another one down at -1, 0 right here. So your vertex is there. Put another one here at your y-axis as 0, -2. So you've got both x-intercepts, you've got the y-intercept, and you've got your vertex. And now we're going to try to make our parabola. Okay, I'm gonna go this way first because I have more points. Don't go straight to this. Open up like this a bit and then curve up. Go through both of those and then just make sure it kind of shows that it's continuing to open up indefinitely. Don't come back in. Okay? And then do the same thing going this way. There you have your parabola. And then I'm going to ask you things here. So we're not using the calculator just yet. Probably not going to get there today, but that's okay. So this is our parabola. You would normally only get points. That's it. If I ask you to read it, okay, and to answer these questions. So the vertex, you'd have to know that this is your vertex. And so that's 1, -3, right? You can write that down now. So you kind of fill that in, put that in here, and that's your vertex. And it's a point, okay? Next, I'm going to always put down max or min. If right, there's only one. In this case, there's a min, right? It's a lowest point. So there's a min, a minimum, and that would be y is equal to the y value of the vertex. Okay. Axis of symmetry is the one that cuts it in half like this. That will be x is equal to the x value of the vertex. X-intercepts, it has two. There's one at -1, 0, right? -1, 0 here. And another one here at 3, 0. So you can label that 3, 0 now if you want. The y-intercept is 0, -2, right here. Domain is, I'm going to use this one because it's easier for me. There's no word problem attached to it. Range, I have to think a bit about. It would be y is greater than or equal to, right, -3. The vertex tells you that too, right? Or you can go -3 lowest to positive infinity. That's the highest that you get to. Okay. And basically you can do 1 to 5. All. Okay, it's not a whole lot. Actually, there's a lot of graphs that you have to read information off of. And that's it. So we'll actually be doing graphing with our calculators tomorrow, finding the vertex, finding the x-intercepts, finding the y-intercept, all using the calculator, okay?